Hey everyone, welcome back to another edition of Pennsylvania. Today I am in Lycoming County. I'm not sure. I think I might still be in Williamsport, but I might be right outside of it. I think it might be Old Lycoming Township. Anyway, it's a rail to trail, and I've run here before, and last time I was here I noticed a grave marker by the creek. And it turns out to be Captain Simon Cool, who was actually a Revolutionary War veteran. So I guess then what I did when I got back, I kind of looked it up online, and there's a little bit of an interesting story. So anyway, what I love more than anything else is when I'm out in the middle of nowhere and I stumble upon some history, some ruins or some history or an old grave marker. I just find that really cool, and that's one of the things I was hoping to feature in some of my videos. So anyway, this should be a short video. I'm on a lunch break. It's a work day. I'm gonna keep it quick, but anyway, I am on the rail to trail, and to be honest with you, I'm not sure how far we have to walk this to get to the creek. That's what I need, a bicycle. Or an electric bike, which I'm seriously thinking about getting. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. So I'm not sure how long of a walk it is, but I do see a bridge coming up. So I kind of think it might be right on the other side of that bridge. So as I'm coming upon this bridge, I kind of think that the gravesite is right on the other side because this is the creek. So I guess we're going to find out. Like I said, it's been a while since I've been down here, and I'm kind of working from memory. So we shall see. And I believe this is the Lycoming Creek, I believe. I'll have to check that out, but it's kind of nice. This is a nice bridge. And sometimes on a really hot day, I see kids down here swimming. So I don't know how deep it gets down there. But we got a doggy out there running through it. Just thought I'd show you both sides. I also think when I find this grave, there's some remnants of another bridge or something, some type of ruins or remains from something, which I don't know anything about, but anyway, maybe we'll check that out as well. Yeah, I think this is it. I think we're headed to it. Now, another thing I noticed on my videos is I sound like I'm whispering because I'm a little shy talking into a camera, especially when there's people around. But I'm getting past that. Oh, look it, here we go. Captain Simon Cool. 2CO, I guess that's 2 Company, 4 PA MIL, Militia, Revolutionary War. Wow, really cool. Again, I love when I'm out, not necessarily looking for something, but I stumble upon something. So anyway, this is, I'm not sure the name of this road. This is what I was talking about. So this must have been, there's no bridge crossing the creek here, but this to me was probably a bridge that crossed over the creek, but not sure. It was put here in, I just looked it up, 1910 by the Daughters of the Revolution. And this is where Captain Simon Cool's body was found. Seems that he was on a hunting expedition with a couple buddies. I think their last names were King, Sweeney, and obviously Cool. And they split up in 3 separate directions. I'm not a hunter, but I'm assuming that's what people do, or did back then. So anyway, I guess Sweeney noticed that there were some Indians following Captain Simon Cool, and he yelled to warn him. And then I guess they both took off. And from what I understand, Sweeney was captured, and Simon Cool, I guess, unable to get away. From what I understand, he was a pretty large man, so he was unable to get away. I know he had a gun on him, so maybe he drew his gun, but he was shot by arrows, and from what I understand, he was scalped as well, and his body was left here. Years later, I guess a local farmer must have found the old gun that was left by his side, and the remains of his body. So that's how the story goes. And from what I understand, King got away. Sweeney was I guess he surrendered. He didn't put up a fight. He surrendered. He was caught by the Indians and somehow was taken all the way to Canada. So he came back, maybe, I'm guessing here, because I know I read it, but it might have been like 7 to 10 years later. He ran into King in a pub, and King was kind of amazed to see that he was still alive. But sadly, Captain Simon Cool did not make it. So that's the story best I know it. And if you look it up online, you can find information on it. Just took this little trail, and look at all these ruins. So it's hard to show you on this camera, but this is, all right, there's the top of my head. I'm 5'11", so I'm gonna say it's about 20 feet high still. I don't know what this was. I'm guessing there's one on the other side, and there must have been a bridge that crossed the creek here. Let me see if we can see some remains over there. I'm not going to go crossing over, but I don't know what else that could be. All right, here we are, Lycoming Creek. There's the bridge we walked over, and whatever was over there looks like it's gone, but you can see some stones that look like they were, I guess, blocks, so man-made. So I'm guessing there was a bridge. Maybe that bridge stood here when Simon Cool was here, but I'm guessing no. It's probably not that old, but who knows. Anyway, so that's the story of Captain Simon Cool, and I do suggest that you look it up if you found it interesting, and just maybe learn a little bit more about it. So I spent a lot of time here in Lycoming County, and I'm finding there's a lot of pretty cool history out here. I'm from Philly originally, so there's tons of history there, but this was kind of like the frontier. And there's a lot of like hidden history, and I find that interesting. So anyway, if you enjoyed this video, or even if you didn't enjoy this video, if you want to give me a like, that would be awesome, because I'm just kind of getting started here. And if you could subscribe, I would love that as well. And everybody have a great afternoon. All right, thank you for joining me, and I will see you on the next adventure.